Dog barking, the real reasons. 1. Territorial and protective instinct. One of the most fundamental reasons for barking is rooted in a dog's instinct to protect its territory. Dogs are inherently territorial animals, viewing their home, yard, and even their family as their pack and property. When a perceived intruder, be it the mail carrier, a neighbor walking their pet, or a passing car, approaches this territory, the dog's instinct is to sound the alarm and ward off the potential threat. This type of bark is often loud, authoritative, and persistent, continuing as long as the stimulus is present. The dog's posture will be alert and confident, head high, ears forward, and body tensed. This behavior is not malicious. It is a deeply ingrained duty. In the wild, this instinct was crucial for protecting resources, mates, and offspring from rivals. For a domestic dog, their job is to alert their human pack to any changes in the environment, effectively saying, "Attention, something is approaching our space, and I am making sure it knows we are here." This protective drive is often why dogs are considered excellent watchdogs, providing a living security system for their family. 2. Alarm and fear response. While similar to territorial barking, alarm or fear barking stems from a different emotion: anxiety or being startled. This bark is a reaction to noises or sights that surprise or frighten the dog, and it can happen anywhere, not just within its home territory. Triggers can include loud, sudden sounds like fireworks, thunderstorms, a dropped pot, or the unfamiliar sight of someone wearing a large hat or carrying an umbrella. The bark itself is often higher-pitched and may be accompanied by yelps or frantic movements. A fearful dog's body language is the key differentiator from a territorial one. Its ears will be pinned back, its tail tucked, and it may be cowering or trying to retreat. This vocalization is less about driving a threat away and more about expressing fear and signaling a potential danger to anyone who will listen. Punishing a dog for fear-based barking is counterproductive, as it can increase their anxiety and worsen the problem. Instead, this behavior signals a need for reassurance, confidence building, and creating a sense of security for the distressed animal. 3. Attention-seeking communication. Dogs are intelligent social animals that quickly learn how their actions affect their human companions. Attention-seeking barking is a learned behavior that develops when a dog realizes that vocalizing is an effective way to get what it wants. Whether it desires food, a toy that has rolled under the couch, to be let outside, or simply a moment of playtime or a scratch behind the ears, a dog may resort to barking directly at its owner to fulfill that need. This type of bark often sounds demanding and repetitive, and it is usually aimed squarely at a person. It can be accompanied by other behaviors like pawing, nudging, or staring intently. Crucially, any form of acknowledgement can reinforce this behavior. Even negative attention, such as scolding the dog, is still attention and can be interpreted as a successful outcome. The most effective way to manage this is to ignore the demand barking entirely and instead, reward the dog with attention, treats, or play only when it is quiet, thereby teaching it that silence, not noise, brings rewards. 4. Boredom and pent-up energy. A significant and often overlooked reason for chronic barking is boredom and a lack of stimulation. Many dog breeds were developed to perform specific jobs, such as herding, hunting, or guarding, which required immense physical and mental energy. When these dogs are left in a home for long hours without adequate exercise or mental engagement, they develop pent-up energy that must be released. Barking becomes an outlet, a way to self-soothe and alleviate the frustration of having nothing to do. This type of bark is often monotonous and rhythmic, and may seem to occur for no apparent reason. It is the canine equivalent of a person restlessly tapping their fingers or pacing a room. This behavior is a clear sign that the dog is understimulated. Providing a dog with sufficient physical exercise, like long walks or games of fetch, as well as mental challenges, such as puzzle toys, training sessions, or scent work, is essential to prevent this type of vocalization. A tired and mentally engaged dog is a quiet and contented dog. 5. Social greeting and play invitation. Not all barking is negative. It is a vital part of a dog's social communication toolkit. An excited, happy bark is a common form of greeting when a dog sees its owner return home, or when it meets a familiar, friendly person or another dog. This vocalization is a pure expression of joy and excitement. The bark is typically characterized by a higher pitch and short, sharp bursts, often accompanied by enthusiastic and unmistakable body language. A wildly wagging tail, a relaxed smiling mouth, and a wiggly body. In a social setting with other canines, barking is a key component of initiating play. A dog might perform a play bow, front end down, back end in the air, and let out a series of sharp barks to signal, "Let's play." It's an invitation to chase and tumble. Understanding this context is crucial for owners, as it allows them to see barking not just as a nuisance, but as a joyful and integral part of their dog's emotional expression and social life.